In a world of mega transfers and football mercenaries heading to the highest bidder, Athletic Bilbao are a refreshing change. Their Basque Only Transfer Policy still enforced here in 2025, and they've actually done respectable keeping just to their region. 8-time La Liga champions, but an elusive Champions League honor still awaits them. But today, they will get it. I'm going to be honoring the Basque Only Transfer Policy while simultaneously making the Northern Spanish club European champions. So here is the Athletic Bilbao squad that we take over. It is very good on the surface. Players like Williams and Unai Simon are just fantastic to have. And I've put some serious research into this video. I have shortlisted every player active in world football right now that is from the Basque region, that is eligible to join Athletic Bilbao. And whilst there are some phenomenal players and phenomenal talents on this list, this is still going to be incredibly difficult. Every single move we make is going to have to be incredibly strategic. And to be totally honest, I do not plan on selling many players in this rebuild. We need to keep on to players for as long as possible and get as much money for them if we do want to sell them. That's a big reason why Kepa Arrizabalaga, when he joined Chelsea, made Chelsea pay so much to sign him. Bilbao are so limited in who they can bring in, especially established players, that they need millions and millions of dollars, euros, pounds to go reinvest back into the squad, reinvest back into the local community and build up Basque football. I love it. And from the jump, the first thing I'm doing, I'm going to Spain. I'm heading to the Basque region. I'm setting up our youth academy and I'm trying to find that next generation of Basque talent to come into the squad at basically every area. And when it comes to the players that I sign, at least some of them, I really want to focus on areas where I think we're going to struggle in the next couple of years. So my first signing is a young left back by the name of Javi Lopez, who we bring in from Real Sociedad for $2.5 million. And I do this because Berchichi, the left back at the moment, is 34 years of age. He's going to rapidly decrease. He's got 12 months remaining on his contract. So Javi Lopez, if I can grow him up so that once Berchichi retires, I can give Lopez the starting role, I think that's the best move. For now though, I'm throwing him on the loan list. But I am going to sell a couple players here. These are very strategic moves. Inigo Luque is 31 years of age. He's our backup right back. I may as well invest $6.5 million into another young player. But then the big one is Alex Berenguer, one of our higher rated players, but he's a backup player. He's not going to start over Williams, so I'm going to sell him to Brighton for £27.5 million. And having that money allows me to hijack a deal Bournemouth had with Real Sociedad and bring in Mikel Oyarzabal. We're incredibly limited in terms of decent striker prospects I could bring in, so Oyarzabal joining us was priority number one, to be fair for me. But we hijack a deal with Bournemouth and pay £24 million to Sociedad. We're going to be making a lot of loan moves here. I want to make sure the young prospects are getting as much game time as possible. We need to really hone in on the guys that I think have potential. So Nico Serrano heads to Osasuna for the year. Unai Gomez heads to Girona. And finally, Javi Lopez gets a 2-year loan move to Villarreal. I'm not done yet though, fellas. I'm going to bring in another player who I think could be absolutely quality, Aimar Ores. The center midfielder joins us from Osasuna for 10 mil. I'm immediately going to look for a loan move for him though. God damn, I'm not going to be accepting this one, but Barcelona immediately come in wanting a loan for him. Mikel Waragiza is heading to Sporting on a 2-year loan. And this is more the speed I was thinking. Not quite Barcelona, but a 2-year loan for Ores to Girona. We've got our first scouting report in, and to be honest, I'm only going to be bringing the best of the best. There is a fair chance that I don't sign a single youth academy player to the starting 11 in this video, and I'm okay with that. The standards at Bilbao are cutthroat. They are one of the best academies in the world, and I need to keep that legacy up. But if I find somebody that I'm really pumped about, you can bet your ass I'm going to nurture the crap out of their careers. But yeah, Oyarzabal, the only major change to the starting 11 here in season number 1. I genuinely don't know if this rebuild is going to take me 2 seasons or 22 seasons. I just know that guys like Sanset, Williams, Simon, I need to make sure they are superstars. I need to keep them in the squad by any means necessary. No Champions League football though for Bilbao in season number 1. We're in the Europa League, but honestly, my goal is I want to make sure we're getting Champions League football next year. I want us in the Champions League every single season. But we'll see how that progress is hitting come January 1. So we're not going to win the title, but we might get ourselves Champions League football. Right now, it's in our destiny. There is a massive logjam here. We're 4th on 31 points, Sevilla on 30, Betis on 29. I mean, a couple losses and we could be down near Celta Vigo's land. But right now, we sit 4th in La Liga. That's perfect for me. And in terms of what our youth academy is looking like, the one guy that I'm real, like Salinas, he's gone down even in the month that I've simulated. I'm going to sign Christian Ray though. Young centre back, 75 to 83 potential. I'm getting him into the senior squad. and I'm going to try getting him a loan move here in January. The captain, Oscar De Marcos, requested a transfer move though, and I'm willing to make this happen. He has 6 months remaining on his contract. I want to cash in on him, and honestly, we were going to have to go for a new right back in the future anyway, so we may as well take the little hit right now, but get somebody moving up. So 77 rated Oscar De Marcos heads to Villarreal. And his replacement is going to be Jesus Areso, 25 years of age, 75 overall right back. But honestly, I feel like there are so many more center back prospects and center back players that are high rated. And we have so many good center midfielders as well. I honestly might move us to a 3 at the back formation next season, but we'll see how it plays out at the back end of this year. There are some guys, though, that as soon as offers come in for them, I'm just going to block them. I need to prioritize the guys that have even an inkling of potential. Loan move secured, though, for Christian Ray, 2 years at Cadiz. We've had a great second half of the year. We separated ourselves from 5th place downwards. We end up 14 points clear of 5th place Real Betis, which I'm very happy with. 4th place, we are heading to the Champions League in season number 2 with Bilbao. We almost ended up catching Real Madrid, who were first on the 1st of January, so we've had a pretty damn good second half. Relegation, though, in La Liga are Espanyol, Valladolid, and Alaves. Real Madrid win the Spanish Supercopa. Barcelona win Copa de España. We made it to the quarterfinals where we lost to Sporting Gijón on pens. That is brutal. The Champions League this year goes to Bayern Munich, but we ended up crapping the bed in the Europa League. 2 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. I think we honestly have taken the final spot in the playoff rounds. 24th. We go to the playoff round and we beat Victoria Plizen, so we're still alive. All right, round of 16. We beat Lazio in the round of 16. If we can win the Europa League from being 24th, that would be incredible. Quarterfinals, we go out to Frankfurt. Going out to Frankfurt there, and the Europa League ends up going to Tottenham. Meanwhile, Fiorentina win the Conference League. Oh, I'm so happy to see this, man. Mikel Oyarzabal has absolutely killed it in his first year at the club. I don't expect him to get to like the 90s. Time isn't exactly on his side, but if we could get some dynamic player potential and get him to an 85, 86 marker, that would be brilliant. And scoring 41 goals, getting 49 goal contributions certainly isn't going to hurt that. The Williams, both the Williams boys have had great years. Owen Sansed's had a great year. A lot of players off on loan though. Orel's up to a 77. I'm going to have a lot of working out to do when some of these players come back next season. Ray up to a 65 in this first 6 months. Lopez to a 73. I honestly think I am going to convert to a 3 at the back formation next year. But Yuri Bechichi will not be joining us. I could bring Lopez back next season and take that spot, but it just makes more sense to go to 3 at the back. Thank you for your service, mate, but it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, we're here at season 2. I'm opting for the 3 at the back formation. I think this team looks a lot better, and it allows us to go out for a lot higher rated players from the jump. First things first, we need some young blood at the defensive midfield position. Zubamendi is the man for me. I'm trying to not go solely for Real Sociedad players, but this was a no-brainer. Zubamendi joins us at Bilbao. With the abandonment of the right back position in our squad though, I'm going to sell Andoni Garasabal to Real Betis. Sociedad's just so top of the mind right now. And what I've done here may be deemed unacceptable by some of you watching the video right now. It's definitely controversial, but I'm signing Antoine Griezmann. Now, he is a Frenchman. However, he has grown up. There is connections for him in Basque territory. Bilbao almost signed him when he was a youngster a couple years ago, and this was the debate whether he fit within their transfer policy. But I have read through a million different articles. I've done my own research, and I'm going to give us the green light to go ahead and get Antoine Griezmann right now. I think this is a brilliant pickup for our squad. £35 million to get Griezmann to Bilbao. Unai Vencedor coming back from his loan. I'm going to convert him to a defensive midfielder. Perfect backup option as well. I don't want Alvaro Diallo wasting away on the bench. There may come a day where we need a new right midfielder if Williams goes down in overall. So I'm going to send him out on loan here for the season, and hopefully he comes back as a really good option. Alvaro Diallo heading to the Premier League with Aston Villa. I want to make sure Zubamendi is getting starting game time at the defensive midfield role, and I also want to finance another signing in this transfer window, so I'm going to make a tough call here. It is going to be Inigo Ruiz de Galarreta heading to AS Monaco for 20 mil, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Aymeric Laporte is back at Bilbao once again, back where he belongs. He comes back from the Saudi League, collected his bag, and now wants a Champions League title. I was not expecting this, fellas, but finishing 4th in La Liga means we have to go through the Champions League qualification rounds. All right, so we're going to be versing Servette here. I think they're Swiss. Servette in the first qualification rounds. Surely we wipe the floor with them. Griezmann already down to an 86, which isn't ideal, but Sunset gives us the lead. We dominated statistically, but we need to be better if we want to get ourselves into the Champions League phase. Don't bottle it, fellas. I'm pretty sure even if we win here, we're going to have to go through another stage of playoffs. Second leg on the road, and we win it 3-1. Perfect. On to the next. Yep, Olympiacos it is. We need to make sure that we are finishing. Like, I want to win La Liga every year. I don't want to have to go through playoffs and qualifications every year of this rebuild. But for now, let's just make sure we get there. At home against Olympiacos. Set ourselves up. Big first leg. And it is a 1-1 draw. Oh, now we have to go to Greece. Not this way, fellas. Come on, lads. Get the job done. Away in Greece, and we win it 2-0. Antoine Griezmann is going to get us into the Champions League phases. I think moving to a 3 at the back formation was absolutely the right call. This is the team we get ready for season 2 with. It is a lot more balanced and a lot higher rated of a side. Dropping left backs and right backs was brilliant. It's definitely an aging side, but I'm hoping it is one. I'm hoping the balance of aging players and young superstars can result in a special season. We did it the hard way, but we are into the Champions League. Starting things off in the Netherlands against PSV. October, we're away in the Ukraine against Dynamo Kiev, and at home to Stuttgart. Not too bad so far, but it gets tougher in November. PSG, and then away in Cyprus. December, we're at home to Varenvarossi. January, AC Milan, and to end it, we host Celtic. Not too bad of a Champions League draw. I still expect us to get to the next stages. But when it comes to La Liga, I want us pushing for a title. Mainly because I'm scared about getting fourth again. Starting to feel like Arsene Wenger in the 2010s where we're just continually fourth, but we are in a lot better a position than we were last year. Real Madrid are running away with the league, currently invincible, but we are right on the tails of Barca and Atletico Madrid. We have a 7-point advantage over Leganes. I want us climbing up. I want us in second. I would love if we could end up in first, but realistically, second or third would be brilliant. I am happy with how the starting 11 is progressing, so I'm going to pick up a backup left midfielder here in Borja Sainz from Norwich City. Perfect backup to Williams. 78 rated, 25 years of age. I'm happy with that. Oh, when it comes to the Champions League, we miss out on automatic qualification to the round of 16 on what, goal differential? I mean, we've got a better goal differential than Milan. I'm pretty sure we drew against them. I think we've been hard done by here, man. We finish 9th. 1 point more and we could have topped the damn thing. One more win. We're into the playoffs. We've got PSV. Here we go, fellas. Away in the Netherlands, away in Eindhoven for the first leg against PSV. Champions League playoffs. We've got an unbelievable side and we prove it. Williams and Griezmann bag goals, and we're taking a 2-goal lead back to Spain. Whatever you do, do not bottle it, fellas. At home, 2-0 up. Ure goes up to an 83, which is nice development, and it is a 1-1 draw. I'm cool with that. I am totally cool with that. We are heading on to the Champions League round of 16. Barcelona will not be, though. They lose to Leverkusen. Damn, and Man City go out. PSG almost went out to Ferencvárosi. This could be the year to cause a shaker. But if we want to shake things up, we're going to have to go through Juventus. Juventus in the round of 16. I mean, there are a lot of tough teams still in here. That playoff round with some of the big departures was definitely a bit of a smoke and mirrors. All right, here we go, fellas. At home for the first leg against Juve. Are we going to lay the foundations? We are! We are! Sunset, Griezmann, or Yarzabal. The trio of dreams give us a 3-1 advantage against the Italian giants. We are flying at the moment. We've gone from northern Spain now to northern Italy. Looking to get ourselves into the quarterfinals with flying colors. We do it. It's a 2-2 draw. But we dominate statistically. I'm feeling really good about this season. We're going to be heading back to Italy. We have got Inter Milan. I wanted Stuttgart, but that's not going to happen. Come on, boys. First leg at home. We've done well in the first legs here. I want another 3-1 victory. We get a 3-1 defeat. God damn it. I manifested 3-1 just for the wrong team. Camavinga has put us to the sword here. We're going to have to be perfect as we enter the San Siro. All right. Here we go, fellas. I want one of the great Champions League comebacks. 3-1 down against Inter Milan at the San Siro. And we get the win, but it's not going to be enough. Williams with a brace. No, the Williams brothers both score a goal each. But unfortunately, it's Lautaro Martinez's goal is going to be enough for Inter Milan to move on to the semi-finals. A quarter-final exit for us at Bilbao. Third place in La Liga. I'm hoping this means that we get to avoid the playoffs again next season with a 10-foot pole. Third in La Liga, though, with Bilbao, back in the Champions League next year. Brilliant season from us. Madrid, only one loss. They were one loss off an invincible season and 3 points off being Centurions. That's incredible, but also so brutal. Who's going down this year? Some of the bigger Betis have had a massive fall loss, but it is Cadiz, Levante, and Las Palmas going down. We're going to win our first piece of silverware at Bilbao, though. Copa de España champions, 3-2 over Atletico Madrid. That is absolutely sensational. Arsenal end up winning the Champions League. They ended up picking up Harry Kane, which I noticed halfway through the season, which is absolutely diabolical from EA's algorithm. That is brutal. Liverpool won the Europa League. It was almost full English domination, but Panathinaikos win the Conference League. Holy hell. All right, I'm glad Antoine Griezmann didn't go down any further from an 86, but that's 48 goal contributions for Griezmann. And what? That's 50 there. Yeah, 50 for Oyarzabal. Our strikers are going they're unreal. Sansit up to an 88. Nico Williams to a 91. Holy hell. Oraz goes to an 80. Jalo to an 80. We're in a great position, fellas. That being said, we're letting a few players go on free transfers at the end of the season. Most notably, it is the great man himself, Ander Herrera, who is going to be retiring. We are humming along brilliantly here at Bilbao, though. Let's crack on. Season number 3. I want every trophy next year. I want it. Coming into this third year, I'm pretty happy with how the starting 11's going. So I'm about to make 3 key investments. The first is a backup center midfielder. It is the Spaniard Ivan Martin joining us from Girona. The second, sign Inigo Martinez as a backup center back. But the third and most important is to try finding a striker here. I'm setting our youth scout up, trying to find the next great Basque striker, because right now Griezmann and Oyarzabal are absolute aces, but they're not getting any younger. If we don't win a Champions League title in the next 2-3 seasons, I genuinely think we're going to be screwed when it comes to strikers. So we need to start looking now, because if we can't find somebody to succeed Griezmann and Oyarzabal, we might genuinely be screwed for this rebuild. I would rather just have all our bases covered, you know, but here is the team we enter season number 3 with. We've built a lot better of a team than I expected this quickly. Our bench is so incredibly strong. A lot of lads coming back from their loan moves. We've got depth. We've got so many different movements ticking over. Is this going to be the year that Bilbao become champions of Europe? I certainly hope so. But this is the path we will have to take. I want us top of the league phase, honestly. I don't want to go through the round of 16 or the playoffs again. Lech Poznan to start things off. Then we're away in Greece against AEK Athens. At home with Arsenal. Celtic at home once again. Away against Fenerbahce. So far, not too bad. Is it going to come back strong? Away at Anfield in December. Away at City in January. Oh my God, it's coming home strong. And then Leverkusen at home. All right, we need to make sure we are getting wins early days. 1st of January, and we are first in La Liga. Okay, yep, we are the real deal this year, fellas. Only 3 points clear, but we are in a terrific position. I feel like we're 14 points clear of Sociedad. I feel like we've already wrapped up Champions League qualification for season 4 at the very worst, unless we just absolutely crap the bed. Oh my God, man. Can't say the same about the Champions League, though. We are going into the playoff round. I wanted automatic into the round of 16, though. We get 4 wins, 4 losses. Who we got in the playoffs? It is Liverpool. Oh my God, we've got Liverpool in the playoffs. Couldn't give me Bodo Glimt or something? Man, this is a strong playoff round, though. I would happily take PSV again like we had last year. Instead, now we have to go to Anfield and try taking down Liverpool. Williams at a 92, which is ridiculous, but he's going to score a goal. We are at a 2-2 scoreline as we head back to Spain. I'm nervous, fellas. I can't lie. Our season hangs in the balance here. This is a season where I think we can win a Champions League. If we get past Liverpool, I'm going to be feeling so much better. That lagged for a second there and scared the bejesus out of me, but we handle business at home and we're into the round of 16. Liverpool, you're out of here. Back to the round of 16 we go. Red Bull Leipzig await us. I mean, 2 clubs that are essentially polar opposites of one another. RB Leipzig bought out by Red Bull and have bought their way up the divisions. Bilbao growing their talent from home. Let's see who's going to win. This is like good versus evil, and good is going to prevail in this first leg. I guess good is subjective, but We're going to win this first leg 3-0. Now let's just make sure we don't bottle it on the road. We surely are heading back to the quarterfinals. Surely. Come on. We've absolutely pumped them again. RB Leipzig. Holy hell, 6-1. I'll take that every day. Oh dear Lord, fellas. We are facing the defending champions, Harry Kane and Arsenal. We dropped out in the quarterfinals last year. I do not want us doing that again this year, away in North London. And we come away with a lead. Sansit scores the goal. It's only a 1-goal lead, but it is a lead nonetheless. I mean, that Arsenal side is unbelievable. Alexander-Arnold. Scalvini's in there. Soboslai. Osimhen. Where's Harry Kane? Harry Kane on the bench. Erdegaard on the bench. All right, this job is far from done. Our destiny is in our own hands. The Basque Only rebuild could progress to the semi-finals. Williams down to an 83. I'm nervous about the right midfield position. But we go to extra time. Antoine. Damn, fair play. Arsenal play the whole game essentially with a man down. Hincapi with a straight red there. Kind of embarrassing that we let it get to this point, but Antoine Griezmann wins it for us in extra time. I don't care how much we should have won it by. I'm just glad we won it. Mikel Oyarzabal is going to be suspended though for the first leg of the semi-finals. Too many yellow cards. That's a huge blow. A somewhat reassuring sight though as we get ready for the semi-finals. We're facing a team that we took out last year. We beat Juventus in the playoff round. They're probably going to have more of a fire in the belly because of that. But we're versing Juve in the semi-finals. Gurizetta, I'm looking at you, mate. I'm looking at you. Step up. Do us a solid today. Sansit hits the 90 overall mark. First leg away in Turin. What's it going to be? It is a 2-2 draw. I can live with that. Griezmann gets the brace. It's a 2-2 draw as we head back to Spain. I'm happy to have Mikel Oyarzabal back into the starting 11. Are we going to get the job done though? At home against Juventus here to get Bilbao to a Champions League final. We do it. It is that man, Oyarzabal. We dominate in terms of statistics. It's a 1-0 victory, but I don't care. We're heading to a Champions League in this Basque-only rebuild with Athletic Bilbao. Manchester City it is, folks. Bilbao versus Man City. Kind of similar to the Leipzig rant I went on before. Bilbao, Man City represent totally different things in world football. Two different ideologies are about to clash. Newcastle United are going to win the Europa League. Stuttgart are going to win the Conference League. We do not win the Champions League though. I have bottled it so hard in this second half of the season. We end up finishing third. Real Madrid run away with it. I'm kind of disappointed in myself with that. Going down to La Liga 2, Valladolid, Deportivo, and Eibar. Real Madrid win the Supercopa. We lost to Barca in the semis there. And Valencia win Copa de España. Holy hell, I'm excited for this final though. Oyarzabal and Antoine Griezmann up top is a beautiful striker partnership. Getting to use Nico Williams, which I don't get to do too often. We've still got a good another decade out of him, but this team is crazy, man. Inaki Williams, last opportunity for him. Let's get ourselves into a Champions League final. Athletic Bilbao, can we win a Champions League with the Basque Only policy? Oh my God. They get the shot. Good save there from Simon. Jesus, man. Straight off the kickoff. Whoa, did we get a block on that? No, Haaland just put it wide. Get it away. Good save from Simon Berry. We're getting destroyed in this one. Get it out wide. I see you, Williams. Defender's flat-footed, bro. Are we going to smash and grab this? Williams is so fast. I'm just going to go with Williams. Just back yourself. Back yourself. Williams! Oh, Donnarumma makes the save. That's the only opportunity we've had. Who is that? So many City players around. Sansit hitting that one back. Oyarzabal! Oh my God! Puts it just wide. Griezmann, get it back. Oyarzabal! Oh, shoot! Penalty! Penalty! I don't know what's just happened there. But we've won a penalty in the 88th minute. What has happened? I was just spamming circle. What's happened? Peron's the man that does it. Damn, he just couldn't get his feet sorted and has kicked the crap out of Oyarzabal. And Oyarzabal going to have a chance to win it. Right at the death on a penalty. I'm going to the right-hand side. Oyarzabal sends Donnarumma the wrong way. And that might have just won us a Champions League title against all odds with Bilbao. We have been shocking in this game. but one lapse of concentration from Man City might have just ended it all for them and won it all for us. Nah, I'm about to park the bloody bus. I'm about to park the bloody bus, man. Nah, do not do me like this. Rodrigo! Simon makes the save. Get it away, fellas. Just win this header and we win the Champions League final. Rodrigo to put it in. Get to it. Get to it. Cleared away. Oh, we get it off the foot. Silva! Save from Simon again. Oh, and the referee's blowing the full-time whistle. He hasn't given City the chance to take the corner. Simon is our hero at the death there. And we have done it. Oh, I've got a headache from how stressful this final has been, fellas. But the Basque transfer policy has worked wonders for us. It has worked miracles. I did not think Ure would still be the captain when we won this Champions League title, but we have officially done it. Athletic Club Bilbao are European champions. Lads, make sure you click here to subscribe if you enjoyed today's rebuild and you aren't already subscribed, and click here to check out another video.